Welcome back to Miss Ewing TV. Today we're talking about texture. So you have a choice between two activities today. The first one is to get texture rubbings. So I took my paper and I wrote the word texture in the middle, and then I folded it in half this way, and then I folded it in half again so that when I open it up I have 4 rectangles because I'm looking for 4 different textures. So my first texture that I found is this yellow basket. I liked the texture on the outside of the basket, so I'm going to lay my paper on top of that basket using a crayon that does not have any paper. I'm going to lay my crayon on its side and I'm going to rub along the edge of that basket, and it picks up the texture. Alright, I have another texture. It's the spiral on this notebook. So I'm going to put the spiral under my paper, take my crayon holding it flat on its side, and I'll have to move this one around because it's not very big. So that's my second texture. I have a mosaic that says Mrs. Ewing, and it has a texture, so when I lay my paper on top, it picks up the texture of all of those tiles. Very bumpy. And my last texture is this bouncy ball. So I'm gonna lay my paper. It's a little hard because it's round. Lay my paper on top, holding it as flat as I can, and getting that texture. All right, so that's the first activity. If you want to do that, you can. The second activity is a game, so you'll need somebody to play it with. And what you do, you'll need some Play-Doh. You're going to take your Play-Doh and you're going to press it into a texture. So I'll use the same items that I used with my crayon. If I press this in to here, whoever I'm playing with, I'm not going to let them see what texture I used. I take it off, there's my texture, and I hand the Play-Doh to whoever I'm playing with, and I say, figure out where I got this texture. And they got to look around the room to try to figure out where you found the texture. And then after they figure it out, you squish it back up, give it to them, and they find a texture. So if they do the notebook, they'll press it into the notebook, and you got to figure out where that texture came from. So it's kind of like an I Spy game, but you're spying textures with the Play-Doh. So whatever one you choose, that's up to you, but you're going to take a picture of this and submit it to me if you choose to do the texture rubbings. Take a picture of your favorite texture that you put into Play-Doh and send that to me if you chose to do the Play-Doh one. All right, have fun.